everyone, welcome back to the Tarot Tanvi. I am Tanvi, this is my studio, these are my tarot cards that I'm going to pull towards the end of this video, so please stay with me. So before I go on and give you a beautiful secret on living a beautiful positive life, I would just like to say that in case you would like to book a personal reading with me, all my links to my Instagram, my YouTube and my website are in the description of this episode, so please feel free to contact me. So when you're new into learning music, or you're learning how to train your vocals, okay? So for example, you want to be a vocalist and you have a vocal trainer. They often tell you that the lower you can sing, the higher you can sing. So that's called the vocal range. For example, if a person who can hit really low notes with comfort and ease, the more comfort and ease they'll feel when they are singing on higher notes, okay? So their vocal range expands both ways. It's not like you can only sing really low notes, but then you cannot sing really high notes, okay? So your vocal range expands both ways. Now it's similar when it comes to your emotional range. Now we experience as human beings, we are supposed to experience a range of emotions, okay? From sadness, grief, disappointment, hopelessness, jealousy, envy, to bliss, happiness, peace, excitement. So all the negative emotions to all the different range and huge range of positive emotions. But most of us, what we feel and what we want is only to experience the positivity, only to experience the good emotions, only to feel hopeful, only to feel happy, only to feel peaceful, only to feel everything that's there in the positive section, okay? But we don't realize that we cannot feel eternal bliss or extreme happiness. We don't know how to laugh if we don't know how to cry, okay? So it's as simple as that. So if you want to experience positivity, extreme happiness and positivity and bliss in your life, you have to experience and let yourself witness the negative emotions as well. That doesn't mean that you force yourself to feel negative. It just means that, for example, when you're feeling sad, allow yourself to feel sad. Openly cry your heart out, okay? Now that only a person who can cry their heart out can also laugh out loudly and feel the happiness when they are laughing. Because when they laugh from their heart. When they cry from their heart. When they hate from their heart. And when they love with a huge open heart. Okay, so in order to have a high emotional quotient, it's important to allow yourself to be more vulnerable, which means that you need to experience every emotion openly without fear or shame or guilt. Okay, so I'm going to pull cards. Let's see what we have for you. Okay. So we have the Nine of Swords and the Emperor as the bottom deck energy. What I'm getting with these two cards is that Nine of Swords talks about anxiety. It talks about sleepless nights. Okay, so I don't know if, I think it's also because of the energies that we have in the present moment. After this 2222 date, like 22nd February, we sort of like energetically came into a portal where we need to understand that free will and destiny, they go hand in hand. Okay, so for example, your free will and the way you take actions, aligned actions towards what you want in your life would help you get the desired life to you, if it makes sense, okay? So for example, like energetically, before this date, we used to like live in a time period where things would just happen, okay? Like the good and the bad. But at the same time, now we are sort of shifting towards a time where our free will would make more sense. For example, you would realize how every action immediately gives you benefits, okay? So it's good and bad both, because if you're somebody who procrastinates a lot, then you might not see the results immediately. So I see with the Nine of Swords that one of the reasons could be procrastination and overthinking what you want in your life. If you have doubts, for example, with the career that you're going for, with the person that you are with, sometimes the only way to resolve a doubt about whether a certain career is right for you or not is to really try it out. What's the worst thing that would happen? That it wouldn't work out, right? So when it doesn't work out, you'll know that this is not for you. Okay, and then you will know next time that, okay, this is not something that I want to experience again, hence I will avoid this circumstance and I will work towards something that is not like this. Okay, be it a job or a relationship. Okay, but most of us, we're so afraid of getting hurt that we would rather live in regret than taking an action that might lead us to some sort of a presumed failure, because failures are important in life. That's how you learn. If you don't fail at something, you will not know how to grow, you will not know what not to do next time, which is a hugely important information. So that's exactly what the cards are telling you, that use your free will and don't be afraid of experiencing. If you're really confused about your current path, just go and experience it. Just go take actions, complete actions, give your 100% and do not expect everything in return. However, I do feel that things will turn out to be great. Okay, no matter how it turns, if it turns like in a completely dramatically different way, but I do feel that there is a lot of, especially financial abundance, and also in terms of emotions, you feeling very strong within yourself. Okay, so the message is that anything that you're procrastinating, or instead of only thinking about scenarios that could go on, just go and take action. Okay, the worst is that this action might not fructify, okay, or you might fail at something, but that's okay. At least you'll know that this is not something that you want next time in your life. Okay, and that's a very important information. And that'll bring you to this major arcana, the Emperor, that is extreme surety about what you want, how you want next time in your life. Okay, so this is like taking charge of your life. These are two complete opposite energies. This is complete helplessness, while this is complete authority, and I know where my life has to go. Okay, so yeah, so I hope that this was helpful in some way, and I will see you again next time. Bye bye, take care.